Some workouts take the life out of you. Maybe you found yourself asking the coach or your teacher in the class if they would attend your funeral if you died during this workout. Maybe you quit trying to feel bad about not finishing the workout, but it's really hard. We've all been there. So how does one actually make it through some of these particularly hard workouts? We'll check it out. Let's start with something a little bit easier, music. So if you hate what you're listening to, you're not as likely to be as motivated to do what you're doing, especially if it's uncomfortable or it hurts. So find a good playlist that's motivating enough to keep you ready to go and moving. I personally like rock, but sometimes there's nothing like a good 2010s girly pop song to help get me excited about what I'm doing. For cardio, if I'm on a treadmill, I like a good TV show, documentary, or movie. I have a friend that said that they were watching the Great British Baking Show while cycling. And personally, I like to watch Avatar: Last Airbender or even some of those fitness documentaries. But those get my heart racing, and I don't notice that my heart rate is more elevated, and I can maintain that heart rate for longer without even thinking about it, because I'm engaged in what I'm watching and I'm excited about what I'm watching. When I do cardio outside, I like talking with my buddies or using a good podcast or an audiobook. As the climax of the book starts to unfold, I catch myself speeding up because I'm getting into what I'm listening to. I'm excited and nervous for what's to come. I don't personally like too much true crime stuff because when I'm running, I become even more stressed, and I do notice my heart rate when I'm doing that stuff, and I become paranoid even if I'm running with my dog. So I feel my mood start to get nervous, and then the doggy, also gets nervous because she feels me. A little anecdote about when I was paranoid while running in my neighborhood one morning. So this was before I got my puppy, and I was running in a particularly dark area of the road. So I go up a hill, and there are no street lamps up there, and there are a lot of tree cover, so it's dark. So I notice as I'm running that there's some headlights behind me. So once I get to a clear spot, I pull over to the side of the road and wait there for the car to pass. It stopped about 20 feet behind me. I was like, that's a little bit sketchy. So I ran a little bit further, pulled off in a different spot in a different yard, and the car went to where I was, stopped, and stayed there for a minute. I was like, I'm getting frustrated with this by this point. So I just take off running, and I'm calling my husband, and I'm like, hey, there's this car following me. And I don't wear headphones because I want to hear what's going on around me. So I call him. He's like, okay, well, if I don't see you soon, I'll come get you. And so I keep going, and I'm going, and the car seemed kind of creepy, and I just ran off. I ran straight back down the hill, back into a different street near my house, but not quite straight to my house yet. It was the paper guy. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just back there trying to not creep me out, but in doing so, he creeped me out anyway. So instead of abandoning my run, I just finished it, and everything was okay. I was, in fact, not being chased by a crazy man. I do recommend being alert while you're running. That's good, but paranoia would have been more of a liability in that situation because I could have done something stupid. All right, enough chasing rabbits. Another way that you can survive a really hard workout is by working out with a friend or group. Misery loves company, and I'm more likely to try hard when I have an audience. So something about all of us suffering and triumphing together is like a bonding experience. Why do you think I always ask my friends to do obstacle course races with me? We build memories and forge fortitude through the misery. Remember why you're doing this. Remember your why and your goals that can change your thinking process and encourage you to just keep moving forward. So remember why you're doing it. And sometimes it can be little. Like sometimes the only thing that gets me through a run or a race is the fried pickles at the end that I'm going to get at the restaurant. But whatever motivates you to get through it, right? Another thing is you can let your trainer know how bad it is. Just kidding, we're sadistic and only want to see you hurting. No, but for real though, sometimes we can program something and it is harder than we originally anticipated. So if you let us know, we can show you or tell you ways to scale down the difficulty so that you can finish with the desired stimulus of the workout. And sometimes you just have to suck it up. We all have to go through it at some point. And the sooner you suck it up and finish, the sooner you can go home. Thanks for making it this far in the video. Please give it a like so other people can see this content too. While you're at it, you might as well subscribe and hit that notification bell. So if you're interested in the training plan tailored to your specific needs and goals, please check out our website at goalgettersprograms.com. Have a wonderful, productive day.